Andrew Tucker, Sachs High School in Cape Town.
Andrew, how would you describe your matric year?
Well, it's definitely been a big challenge. At the beginning of my matric year, I was diagnosed with a very rare autoimmune disorder called Guillain-Barré syndrome, and that put me out of action for the entire first term of school and also a little bit of the second term. So those are the terms where most of the work is taught, so I had a lot of work to catch up. So it was an incredibly tough year, both emotionally and physically for me.
We were incredibly fortunate as a family just to have this huge support system in place as well. It's a very rare disease, a rare illness, and we were lucky that we got an early diagnosis and that the neurologists got physiotherapists and occupational therapists involved early on in the process, because he had to relearn his fine motor skills. He had to learn how to write again. His big muscle groups also suffered. He battled to walk initially, but he showed an immense steely determination even when he was in hospital at the sort of weakest point of it all.
Well, I think it's just, I had to adopt a very positive mindset from the outset, and it was only through hard work and perseverance that I was able to do it. And also, obviously, I had the support of my peers at Sachs, the Sachs Matric group of 2015. They're more like brothers to me, with all the support that they gave me, as well as my headmaster, Mr. Ball at Sachs. He was also very supportive, and also the staff members helped me catch up with all of the work that I had missed. And then, of course, at home with my parents, they also provided me with all of the love and support that I needed during that time.
I remember a nurse in ICU shouting at him because he was trying to walk himself to the toilet. He didn't want her assistance. So, yeah, I think he is the one who sort of showed the resolve and determination to get back there. Initially, before we really knew what the ultimate outcome would be, he was sort of contemplating in his own mind he might have to give matric a skip this year or in 2015 and write matric in 2016. But I think when he realized he was going to recover, he then wanted to accelerate that recovery to get back to where he had been previously and get his life back on track.
I did a lot of the catching up on my own. My dad went into school and took one of my friend's books and photocopied literally every single page out of it, and then I went and worked through every single page that I had missed. And then once I came back in the second term, I was still quite weak physically, so I could only come into school for an hour or two at a time. So I came in for certain lessons and tried to catch up slowly but surely.
And that's where I say the support of the peers was brilliant. In terms of, I think often kids at that age, they're pretty blasé. If you ask what did you miss in class today, oh no, not much really. But he managed to get mates in each of his subjects to sort of act as his the guys who would collect notes and stuff for him. And
I would say that I was almost 99% of the way recovered by the time I wrote my finals. When I wrote my June exams, I was still suffering from fatigue and also a lot of muscle twitches, amongst other things. So that was quite a challenge, but by the time I got to my matric finals, I was feeling 99% healthy. I'm just very grateful to be here and to have been able to complete my matric in 2015, because at one stage I thought, I'm going to have to take the rest of the year off to recover, and that I'm going to have to redo my matric in 2016.